This is Huang, Mingyu versus Shin Minjun playing for in-cup preliminary second round. Let's see what happened here. So Shimari, okay, approach, answer here. So did he extend here? Yes. And now that black's to play, approach one of the corner. Yeah, okay, so played here, this one. Maybe you can play here, you can attach. You can play the other one. So did he attach? No. He played the bottom left, yeah, okay. White here play this way. I think it's perfectly fine to play here because you can try to do this right now. Just play the simple variation here, but left side is nice here. So yeah, let's play this. And so that's bottom side might be also important here. But I think black still probably has to jump here next. Anyway, and white shoes here. Okay, so that means white here. Yep. In that case, white had to play here, and this leaves a lot of space for this one. But it's not, white develop a strength, so this one you can attack. You can attack that group here. So it's not so simple for black, and black is probably slightly more played here. But this is still like under attack, and this can be okay for white. And black might play more like shoulder lead or attach. Shoulder lead you can insert pincer here, because pincer will be okay, right? It seems to be you are happy to fight if black 3, white 4, that you are happy to this NA5 you crosscut and fight. So you can be satisfied to attack. And black may play it here, but that's like you can play. No, just you played what you played here. You play this one anyway. You can play this. I'm not sure that you really played here this time. But yeah, that's anyway. Do some pincer. Can be nice on shoulder it. Maybe you can attach here. And that's maybe my point is maybe you played here because this is too small, and that way you can maybe attach here. And this might be okay as invasion. So what he's doing, that he's just playing here. Okay. Kind of old Joseki, that's nowadays that you attach most of the time. The thing is, this attach, it's less likely to tenuki here. Let's move here. Why can consider just tenuki? I guess play this one. That's some old Joseki, but now that's used to be like this, Used to be like this, and that was good for white, so seems to be okay. But here I said for black, this one, that's perfectly fine to play here. And white gets double NA, but that's like you're alive, so you can tenuki there. And okay. And so that's I changed a little, the variation was playing that way, but you can develop potential, but I think still the trouble is you need the stone in the center around here. You need to extend because that's too much wide open here. Too much open to invasion. So what he's doing here? I mean that's like he needs this. So okay, he's playing here. You see, he wants to make top left stronger, and what he's saying is bottom left is very, very strong, so that should be maybe even too close. Okay. So here you can consider invasion here, but that might be difficult, so maybe just play here. In case of feel that you can just play this way, and if white played somewhere else, attach is easy to play here, that you destroy some left side. That black can just play following keeping move here to develop some potential as well, and you're fine. And if white is playing 2 like this, that's playing 3 is good plan, because now, okay, white can play here, but when you play this one, that's like much easier to make life with jump already with 1, and you reduce you reduce a lot white's potential here. So that should be nice for black in that case. And if white here, that's like you can just go down, but you can maybe ane and just keep jumping here. And that's like impossible to kill black anyway. So let's see, that Justy jumped here, okay. Wants to develop stop side. But something is kind of wrong into... Imagine that you played here and black's here, that's white can play this way. And the thing is, because you can play 7 here, that's like, that is 10, but that means black d18, black A should be at B, is better at B here, that you got empty triangle here. And now that's white, white's playing here, maybe you can play it here. So maybe what if you play this first? At this time it's no Tesuji to play 14. So that's if you had to play there, that's like okay for white. But white might also get something more like this one as well. So it depends, because this one is maybe here. But anyway, it should be alive here. That's like, can you play it here? At least it should be alive. That's, I mean, here that is alive 100%. But I think you wants better. So yeah, maybe this is better. What I mean is this one is like you can manage. And what if you played here, 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 and now that you play this one? Is it dangerous, this one? It seems right. That's black and try ladder. If ladder is not working, just play here. And white here is 2 eyes. At least it's alive. And that's there is cut, so that's black. Black must be careful when there is cuts around here. So that's anyway a success to be alive, I guess. But maybe what if you play here first? That you can play here anymore anyway. So this way here, you can do this, right? I mean, that you should win the semi here. No problem about that. So you're alive here. So if you're alive here, fine. Yeah. So yeah, this is like here, and maybe just instead of playing here, you can just play here in that case. And that's black here, white here, and that's black needs defense. And that way, it's at least you're alive. So it's anyway kind of successful invasion. So there is different way to do something here. It just shoulder it. So that's black here, but this one might be something later. White here, okay. I will check what AI thinks about the game so far. Thanks for following, Sadaru. Welcome. It's okay. AI says well played for both players so far. But I'm curious about... I will check what AI wants to play, because at this move here, because I think D18 is not AI move. It's AI move, okay. It's AI move, and this is also AI move here. That if you played here, maybe the trouble is... So that's black is playing here is doing a choice. Like if you play here, that's like territorial. And if it's like this, that's the thing is probably that white is getting potential like this, or maybe just this one and this one, and that's increasing a lot the moyo like this. So that's probably a reason that black doesn't want to play attached with one here, because that way white develop nice moyo here. And that's black doesn't really, that's white 4, there is no other answers for black. And when here, you can choose to take the corner, but that way that you can play it here. And you can play this, but just play here, that's here for black, and you can cut, but I think it's what you want is to keep this artery. So just play somewhere else now and just try to make the moyo. But if black's playing here, that just you push here, and you can maybe even keep pushing, so you can increase the moyo again. And maybe you will play more like this to try to force this exchange. Yeah, that's possible. That's anyway. Maybe now this time is well placed here, but this is building the moyo here. So he might be happy about that. And maybe you can even consider this is okay to play this way for white, because it's also building the moyo. So here it seems that I choose this one, and okay, when here, that's AI variation is to do this, and then black extend on the right, and there is a shoulder read then attach here. And so since there is 1 and 3 to reduce white, white had territory on the left, but no more real potential. So white 8 is playing for territory. So that's black answers here. This is the end of AI variation, but this one is supposed to be white step back. You can keep pushing like this, but that's here, jump, played here, and this one. So you will get territory on top. And black maybe will start to develop, that you need the Sensen. Black will start to develop influence, but it's not working very well. There is already exchange 6 for 7, and black doesn't get so much stones on 4th line for potential. So seems to be interesting for white. That's should be territorial game now. And about the center, I think it's too much open, and no one will get anything in center here, maybe. And other variation by AI. So yeah, that's this one is like okay for me, but that's more of a jump. Makes less sense. That's AI want this one here. But AI had nothing to complain about the jump. That says okay. So that's white here now. That's black is playing 3. I showed this one earlier because the jump here is nice, and play this way can be nice for black. So this is a good place. This black 3. Easy one. Okay, this one. This one. That's 9 and 10. So that's the iteration here. For this one. And okay, yeah, that's the jump here is AI saying that's losing half point. Okay. So that's just slightly different, but that's no big deal anyway. Playable, but slightly inferior to AI. And that's the white here is losing half point now. as that's white is supposed to white play shoulder it, and this is like normal move to just play follow up here. And that's 5, and 5 is of course to try to do the center, playing for the big moyo here. At least you would like to develop the way like this, okay, for center from left side in direction of center. So okay, white here, black's defense, white here, okay, black pincer now. So white jumped here, so letting black's playing here if black wants. And black doesn't, black defense right side, yeah, okay. And maybe if it's here, this is maybe white here. And okay, that's, you see the white plan here, it's to do this and this. So that is looking for connects right side and left side. So black's defense, and now that's blocking, good move. And finally playing here as white cannot play on the right side. He's pretty sure, you know, he played this one. Black says there is nothing on the right side, look on top side. So white do it. And now just play here, because white doesn't want to, you know, this plan is still to build the area in center and not going to enter this. So maybe you can invade later, but it's more threatening to do it. Trying to force black's defending. And yeah, okay, you see black's defend on the right. Imagine that black's defend the top. That's maybe because white now accumulates strength that you can invade. So jump, okay. Keep jumping here. It's black here. White defend. And now that's black defend this way, okay. So you see in the end that's black defense group on top left. But before the defensive move here is playing here to still get a way to enter into white area. Don't let white connect easily. If it just defend here, white may play around here and really connect the stones, which seems to be great for white. So black played exchange. Now white here because this is attacking bottom right. So yeah, after this, that's black would like to jump here, but there is already stone at M4, so not so great. So this can be just Kusumi at O3, but looks like very, very slow. It can be just playing here to try to make it safe. But yeah, he doesn't. So white here attack. And so black playing here to try to be safe, but this one. So if black played here, there is a cut. And if black's played here, you can at least play this Atari to capture one. But there is also maybe this Atari, which is threatening. But right now, here, if you want to save, there is, maybe you can say, okay, maybe extend here and can be fine. But there is a way to capture 2 stones. You should not play this one, because this one is like, there is maybe a co-fight. At least if you played here, this is white success. So just to perfectly capture, is playing 5, and white 6 and black 7. And that way white can capture black, so white can play it here, but black playing here. And this is supposed to be winning this capturing race. So white 2 is not really working very well. And I think this is, you can extend here. If you are playing here, this is still a thing you can attach here. That's white pushing, and we are just back on the same variation as earlier, just different move order. And if black wants to play here now, that's maybe you can try here. When there is here, you can play this one. And this is difficult variation here. That's like, this is Atari, so that's not okay, right? That's, I mean, here, it seems to be black can manage. In case of, if it was already connect, maybe we can consider a funny variation, because there is a ladder, and the ladder Maybe is it working here? It seems because here, let me read. It's maybe not working, but let's pretend it's working, okay? And so in that case, maybe you can get Atari and connect and this way, but there is no condition for this. So it seems 6 is not really working here. So yeah, that seems to be what not working for white, but he's not going to connect here. What he's doing is defending here. He doesn't like black doesn't like this because now white's super alive on the right side. So this plan is to make stones on the right. So this is weak group, so you can attack. White should cut here. So that now white is getting strong. So this one you can consider Atari here, yeah, what he did. So if black's play here, you are happy to capture, I guess, because black needs here anyway, and you can take back the corner, trading for some right side. So black's supposed to connect, and now white can push here if he wants. It doesn't. So did he just... What he played? I played this one. He played this one, but here, this is... Maybe you can play it here. Yeah, what he played in game. So that's what he's telling. It's, okay, white will play here, but this is... If white play this first and then now connect, this is supposed to be a success for black. Because white stones on the right side are really under attack. So white had no choice but go for trade. And about this one, so can you block? What he blocked here. That's here maybe just a back, yeah, what he did. And that's why I can capture, but that's like white needs to save this at some point. That's what he's doing. He's doing just go down. But after black, so black may captures here. But maybe it's not so much important now. He's playing here. And that's maybe a difficult situation for white. That's black will capture 3. That's stones here. They are alive or not? Are they really alive here? That's... Maybe there is a jump. And when you play it here, this can be... What? So when you play it here, it's only half eye shape. So for me, it's not perfectly alive. And you can also play it here, maybe? That's what I mean is... You need here, maybe? Here. And this is annoying because white can do things here. But... Yeah, that's still anyway white can play 5 to make life. So you need something better than 1, so maybe more here. So he's playing here, fighting, and white just settle. I'm afraid that black is missing a chance here. For me, it seems like this situation is... Is it really possible for white, this one? So, and that's unfortunate. This ladder is probably wrong for black. Is wrong for black because of age 14, right? Yeah. So that is... I'm checking what AI said, and it seems so. AI doesn't really like that move. What AI would like to do is go down to make this stronger. So doing 1 for 2, then white 3 to get better. And that means you can now... so AI says black will play here, but now that's... You can attach and do things on the right side because white getting strength. So AI doesn't really like the move here, but AI also doesn't like this one. So that AI says losing 10% win rate. Up to here, they played very well so far. That's there is no big loss. That's all the moves are almost perfect according to AI. And this is not a big drop, just losing 1 point according to AI. So what's AI move? Okay, AI move is so sorry. Here, AI move is to play this one. It's a really special one. I think this is a move I will never think about in that position. So all black has to react here. That's black alley on top, and white step back to connect. Then after this, so black is just playing h2. And now you wedge. Then black 8. So you got 2 moves on bottom side. And when white is playing 9 here, that's you playing this one. So you trade some right side to break the bottom. Bottom side had big potential, you know. That's like, if you played here, that's bottom side is nice territory. But of course, black can play here and just say, okay, now the right side is great for black. And you break the center. Okay, so what I think is, yeah, that up to here, that's like white here is like he pipped and black doesn't answer, so that's natural to push. The cut here is normal move, and extend here is like the shape, and so when white here, okay, it seems to be about 1 point set for black, but black's playing here is missing a chance. That's losing 2 points, so it's like biggest mistake so far. And what black had to play is just playing here. That you need to finish this. That you want to make white to capture. White will push here 1 time. You play this one. White will attach here. So white attach here. That's you need to capture here. But you attach to ask a question. Is it that way? In that case, maybe you can play it here at some point. Okay? But is it really working with this? At least you can play it here. This way you are supposed to capture black anyway, and when black is playing here, that this is not working for black and you got 2 eyes. So you can be happy. That's black can try here and here, but doesn't really... can black save them? I guess not really. That you can play it here, play this one. So black can play this, right? Black can try to take here, but when you play this one, you cannot connect. And when you play here, you can play artery. So this way. Okay, it's only 1 eye. But now, when you played here and here, this is you can play this, but that is a second eye shape for white. And black artery here is just not working, right? Just that's fine for white. So this is 2 eyes for white anyway. And you are supposed to capture them, so that's maybe okay. So white is playing here, and black is playing 5, sorry, and white 6. And this is black will play somewhere else now. But you get center exchange, and it's not about to play the M16. And the thing is, if black tried to play it around here, there is a really easy way to make eye shape here, if necessary. That you play 10 to get... imagine that you tenuki 1 more here now for white. If black is playing here, the thing is black can't remove the eye shape here because this is lost. So this is like you need defense, and that's white here. So that's white can make his 2 eyes without rebels. And attach is not working, right? Is it? That's why I can play it here. You can take... this can make a 4 eye. Yeah, this can make a 4 eye. This 7. Um, but yeah, at least this is a way to make one eye already, and that you can run. Maybe play it here. That's like it's supposed to be run is okay. That's this. You can double it there, but when you take Sen here, this means you can connect here, which is troubles for black, even if you got this one. Here I think you can cut, and this is you can connect. And this is you can cut with no troubles. That's like you can artery here, and then you blocked, so they are dead. And black and black had time for here, my bad. So that you need here. And is it working? It's not enough. Okay, it's not enough. So that you need here, you need to take, and that's now with artery that should be okay. As this one is okay. Or maybe when here. Yeah, when here, that's anyway, that's black can do here. But you can take Ko. Yeah, you can take the Ko. In that case, takes Ko first, and this can be troubles for black. And maybe the thing is, don't play 14 right now. Don't play this right now, you know. And maybe you can just push that way. I say this one, but this one maybe. This is a double artery after all, yeah. So when here, I say there is this. But yeah, this is like double artery anyway. Yeah. So that you can't really. Yeah. That's black saving this, that you takes, and you are super fine for white. So that should be white, no troubles to escape. But yeah, that this is getting this for later is good for making a shape. So there is no reason not to play the clamp before doing here. So after 6, that's AI says played 7 here. That's white will defend the left, and there is exchange here. But because there is M4, that's like this one can be answered that way because that's like easy, maybe easy fight here. Can you play it here? Not really because of this, right? So this 11 is maybe dangerous anyway. I think you had to Atari, and can you play it here? I mean, this might be better than this one. This is a strong move for black. Yeah. This 17 is so strong. So I'm not sure you really going to answer to 11. That AI says direction up to 10 here. Yeah, this seems to be difficult for. That's like you need to keep answering here. But there is troubles on bottom right. So I don't know why not answering here. That seems to be less troubles. But anyway, that's here. Black choose to play here, and that's white is instead of black is ahead by 1 point, it's white is ahead by 1 point. So losing like 15% win rate in one move. So that's like white here was like mistake according to AI. Not a good trade. Slightly better for black. But since black played here, this is okay. This is back to the normal, and that's white here is great to prevent that black is making stuff here right now. And that's exactly I move. Yeah, that's exactly I move to when black's playing here, play the jump here is great. So black is playing here is seems to be that black should play pip and play it here to cut 4 stones and try to catch them and maybe catch 2 stones in center. So it seems to be a lot of troubles for white here, anyway. Let's say I variation is like this. And white jumping, black's defense here. So there is things like this. But that black choose to play here. That's kind of a way to defend this thing. But maybe white can play, you know, here, and cut is working now. Like if you played here, that's this way. You can try to cut. So white attach here now, okay. It's black here, white here, so he's ready for trade, because that way that might be good trade or not. At least it's supposed to tell that this is a good one. They don't know. Can you just go for push, push, push and just keep playing there? I doesn't really feel... that's now 3 stones are dead. So yeah, that's... You're super happy with this, right? There is no cut. Yeah, there is no cut. That this is... You can try here, but still 3 stones are dead. So that this one might be what? Here? To try to seal in, as you cannot play this way. So that this one might be like this. But when you play it here, what you takes, Y connects, that you still need to do something to connect here. And do you play this for white first? What I mean is, in case of here, that's maybe you can be okay because you played 14. That the question is, are you alive on top side? In that case, maybe okay. If you're not, maybe just play there now. But the black 15 is nice, and that's maybe you need 16 in that case. But at least this one is not working. That's since there is liberty at p16. So that the maximum can be here, but that way, even if you play it here, that white is already alive. So white can push, and that you can get this, and it seems to be black doesn't get too much here. Okay, so let's see next. So black connects here. White jumping, black's here, okay. White's blocking. So black is playing here to returning to capture L18. So actually one time, okay. But you need defense, yes. It's 2 eyes, I guess. So you can play it here. You can play this one. You can play this one. It's not 2 eyes this way. It's not 2 eyes, right? Yeah, that's not 2 eyes. So black just plays some else, but that's not 2 eyes. It seems anyway that white situations is great, according to I. I think if you want to kill, that's anyway you need here first, something like this. So maybe you can do... In that case, what you do? White has to try to connect things. This one is just one, you know? It's just one eye. So you may play this and this, but I'm not sure you really get second eye shape here. So that's curious to me. That's, I don't know, is it really fine? So there is way to make life, I guess. Just play here first, maybe. I think if black's starting here, this time it's perfectly alive, okay? So that's one should be, can be something. So this one. Because the thing is, now if you want to kill, you had to play there. But if you play this one, let's say black's defend here, now that's, I guess you can do something, maybe also this way that you capture here. So this way can be like this, but I think it's here now that you just kill top right. And maybe you will connect with right side. So what I mean is here, this is no trouble for white, that you can't really cut this. So it seems like when 4 that you need defense. Maybe you can play here, because that you need connect. And now, big question is it Sente here? At least now, what if you played here? That you need to defend that stone. Maybe you can defend that way. And is it working to do? So let's say you played here, and that like you try to cut now. And what happened if you played here? Okay. If you played this, is it okay? That you needs connect and might be fine. Okay, we needs better. Is it okay to play this? Okay, let's say you played defense. Now you pushed here. That this way might be here. So you can try defense here. But are you really alive here? That may be questionable. And also here, that's like, maybe you're dead. And imagine that you try to defend already. Let's say not even sure you're alive here. And anyway, this is going to connect. So maybe 8 is something like you need defense, and this one now, it's not difficult to escape. So I think 2 can be the start of doing something here. So that's probably because of that, you can't really kill. And the iteration was this one, and you exchange here 2 for it's 3 like this now, okay, but you tenuki. So let's see. So black choose to pip, which is so now that's at this stage here AI says now white is in very good position. It's 80% win rate. Because white chance to play the jump at S13 is great for him. That he's taking some advantage. Because of that, the territory on the right side, the group on the right side, is doing great reduction. It's not a small life. Maybe, okay, it's not so much territory. It's not like 20 points or more. But the potential of black on this right side totally destroyed. And he also makes life on top side. So where is black's territory now? That black doesn't get huge moyo. That maybe needs to... Maybe black best hope is to try to catch the stones here and increase in direction of center. But there is also white's potential. So he pipped there, white answered here. Just, that only place black can get something that just white with this move reduce so much instantly. So black's played here. So that black's hope to, let's say, white somewhere else that maybe with cut he can try something. And maybe he can fight also the bottom right. So turns for white. So now that's black, you see answers here. Let's say cut. That's when you played here, this is you can't really tenuki because now the corner is bottom left is dead. So that you really need here. And in that case here, that's a move like this or this and this with 8. 8 is Sente here about bottom left. For example, if you played here and tenuki, that's now when you cut. This might be a co-fight here. And maybe white, is doing this first, and that's like big co. But if black is playing here, you can say, okay, you can do this, and that should be 2 eyes like this. But now, when there is here, that you can play this one. And this is why black needs here. If you tenuki, that's connect, takes, played here. If you play this one cuts and will be killed. So you need here, and this is now just 1 eye. So that way now, you are winning semi-high by one move. So black's here, white here. So that black's dead. So you must be careful about that. So black's defend here. Okay. He wants white to connect. But white doesn't. Just played here, counter attack K3, K2, K3, sorry. So here, yep, now attach. And okay, he's doing something. And white has to take care of this, of course. He takes, black's to defense. Now he's blocking, and left side is now big territory. And that's black here, just not working, right? That's, you can just block him. So black here, okay. Moving, but white still just defends left side. Black's now playing here, and you see, black is back on plan to doing this. And this is his hope to be back in the game. I will check, but I think it's still very good for white. Yeah, that's, I say, leads increase for white. So this situation is 6 points ahead for white, so 95% win rate. So leading by almost Komi, white finally turn here to get better, play the placement. So AI Real says answer here for black because this placement is really annoying. Also so black's Tenuki here, but let's say black's here. Now when you play it here, this is like black needs answer. And that means now when you play it somewhere else, that's if black is playing here and here, that's when there is 11 that you can play this one. So this makes a big difference, you know. So trying to get the 019 for free. So blacks play this Ane, but it's supposed to be, you know, there is still middle game and this is just the small end game. So that's supposed to be too early. So white here fighting, yeah. And still be very active and maybe increase his lead. Or not. It seems not really, that's no change. But anyway, that's like dangerous situation for black. So since black, you know, if black's defense, maybe you can consider white needs a move. But if black try to attack now that this cut is working to make life, and black black 2 stones captured, that's okay for him. So okay, white here to reduce. Okay, play it here. Play this pip, connect here. Okay, play this one, so there is a cut. That's like threatening to cut there. And that means you kill top right, so that's huge. Black's playing here. Okay, so white connects. That's no problem. Black finally connects. White here. Black's pushing, so white can just move in. And now, that's black pretends that he can do something here. But just not working, well dead. And this one is just Yunsa's here. So he played Kosumi, okay. But what happens here? Yeah, that's what he played. So this one, okay. After this is Tenuki because you're a little bit short on that. You can play it here. Getting this. Now you get this. And that's now when you played here. That's, yeah, black is killing anyway here, right? What's the plan here? So let's say you play this one now. This might be like this. Yeah. That this one that you can play here. That if it's here that you can play snap. And if it's here that you can play Atari, right? So black may play, what, this one? But this is still just not working, right? Here. That's just not working. So that's, it seems to be, you can't kill black. So it seems black capture a few stones. And white here connects with R18, okay. That's black finally played this one, but white is going to attack. Okay, and now with this, that he pretends this way can be okay. So, and it seems to be right. That's white here, black's here, you see? He played this one to remove a liberty, and that he's going to rescue his stones. But is it true from here? That is it possible that you got this? Yeah, maybe a way to save them, right? But here and here, that's even if you played here, that you can do this, and this is you can cut here. And that you cannot play here. You can do this, but with capture, you should be fine. So the move order was important to get this one first. And yeah, this way he got the time. So white defend here, play the cut, okay. And that's now, okay, white here to make size shape, and that's black resign now. That's black made captures here to save this, but that you will never, you cannot play here. If you played something here, O2 makes 2 eyes for white. I guess you can play it here. You can play this one, okay? So you can connect here, you need to take. And can you just play this Satori? That if connects, or no, you played here first. That can be here. Now you played, but no, that's here, my bad. What's the move in case of here? Anyway, that this one is 2 eyes. And that's the most important, you know? That you can get this, this, and this. And that's supposed to be, this is your capture, and you got no trouble because it's 2 eyes. So yeah, AI said that black will play here anyway. That's I think the move here can be a little bit annoying, right? That's like this way. This is a annoying thing. So when white here, black's here, let's say move, and now that you play just here, and so you're super fine here. There is a move like this for black to break something, but now that's 9 for 10, 8 for 9. So that's AI plan, and AI says that's anyway 7 points ahead for white. So big lead by like Komi. So that's impossible for black to win. So that is black resign here, Shin Minjun enter the main tournament with this game.